Hello to anyone who will watch this theory. Sorry if I look down, sideways, or whatever. I'm using a script that I made, and I'll be referencing two channels. The one of them is called Angelo9210, and the other is Super Horror Bros, and they're based off the game Dark Deception. The first one I'm gonna tell you the name of. It's from Super Horror Bros. Called DD Chapter 3 Secrets. Notes Explained. Dark Deception Theories. And the other one from Angelo is called Dark Deception All Monsters in Each Nightmare and Powers 5 out of 11 completed. And that's /5/11 completed with I forgot what they're called. They kind of look like big C's, but not C's. That's what I call them. So here's my theories, and they're kind of based off Super Horror Bros. Okay. The first one is from the Murder Monkeys. He said that the Murder Monkeys could have been a toy from the daughter. I forgot her name. Sorry about that. But anyways, they could have been like those cymbal monkeys that you see where they clap the cymbals, but instead they have their cymbals replaced with glass shards or knives, and they're based off that toy. And they're haunting him because of how they were linked to the daughter and how he murdered her, or so we think. Anyways, and so the reason why they're chasing you around to murder you is to punish you. And the hotel, I think it was something that the family did while the daughter and mom were being bipolar, or so we think. Well, I think about the daughter might be not bipolar, but oh well. Anyways, and we don't get a power up for that one. But next one is Agatha with a speed boost. Agatha was kind of, Super Rose said she was kind of based off the daughter, but also she could be based off the maid's daughter referenced in one of Beatrice's diaries. And so, by the burn marks on her arms and means self-harm, or from that case, also what could have happened to the maid's daughter, from Beers. So they're Beers, and our character that we play is based. The nightmares are based on both of them. Anyways, so then you notice she's thin, based off some notes in the Dread Duckies chapter, which I'll get to later. And so there's a memory room in there that's basing that you can't hide from your sins, technically. And so that's all I can say about the Agatha one, that it could be based off both the maid daughter and the daughter that our protagonist had. Then, chapter 3. Oh, wait, I forgot about the speed boost. Sorry. I forget. The speed boost is based off of all the time, saying that there could have been time speeding through while he was planning to kill his daughter and wife. Then we're moving on to the Gold Watchers of part 2 of chapter 3. And so they're based off the mortal sin called greed, one of the 7 deadly sins. And you get the power of teleportation. Later, when you find the secret, it tells you how you should get rid of them, they're worthless and such. So, and about the power. It might be how he excused himself from murder or the suicide of the wife and daughter. If it was proved to be suicide by the police, because there was no cameras or nothing probably around the time he killed them, so. Anyways, there was no way to prove he was in the car, unless he made sure the wife was driving and the daughter was in the back. But anyways, the teleportation could mean that he skipped out of the car or cut the brakes, like Super Bros might have suggested that he could have done. But anyways, so it's based off, he could have said that he was somewhere else and they had no way to prove it. So the teleportation power had been explained. Well, based off my theory. Then we're going to chapter 3 and the Dread Duckies. And this is where we get the notes in a secret room that is explained in Super Bros video, so go check that out. And so, in the notes, it said that the daughter had been sick, blah blah blah. I'm just gonna base storing it up. That she's been seen in a psych ward sent by her father, and she's been diagnosed technically bipolar, but she could have been not, and she's just trying to get her father's attention. And she got some medication that did not work. And then also in the dad's notes, he said how he could get rid of them, and said something about his good looks and the money he gets from his job, which I'll be referencing later in one of the powers. But now I'm going to the power, which was telepathy, which is based off of the sense of how you could tell bad from the evil duckies and the good and fake duckies. It's based off the fear of paranoia, where you can know it, you think something's going to happen with that a certain thing, and so you get paranoid and look for differences and try to make sure nothing's going to happen technically. And the duckies, the enemies of the Dread Duckies, is based off of one of the daughter's favorite toys. So, Katie, shh. I'm trying to talk. Sorry about that. That is my sister, who shouldn't have been talking because I told her shh.
I put you in my video.
Well, that's Katie, and she's using my dad's channel anyways. Okay. And so, where was I? Oh yeah, I was going on to the clown gremlins. Okay, this one is, the power is based off of beers only. So yeah, but the clown gremlins could be based off the fear of either the daughter or the father, because one of them has a phobia. I forgot what the name of the phobia is, but it was the phobia of clowns, and they were trying to get the protagonist could have been trying to get over it so he could spend time with his daughter, who was acting like bipolar. Or it could have been the daughter who had the fear of clowns. Anyways, and the power you get is primal fear. It was, I think. Let me check. Oh, hold on.
Primal fear.
Are you sure, Katie? Oh yeah, but it might be primal fear. I'm not sure. But anyways, it's based off how in the beginning of chapter of the portal of the clown gremlins, which is, I forgot the name of the chapter anyways, of the clown gremlins, but anyways, she says that try staring them in the eyes and acting like the bigger predator or something like that. It always worked for her on her husband, so it's based off of her and her trying to scare her husband. Anyways, moving on to the next creature, known as Chapter 4, The Nurse and Animatronics. The nurse is based off the mental hospital that the daughter stayed in. And even though the father did not stay there to watch over the daughter, or check on her probably, I don't know, until we read more notes. Anyways, it's based off her being in the mental hospital. And so, the nurse is the only one who really cared about probably the daughter. Well, also the doctors, but it's only allowing us to know about the nurses who try to help the daughter. And so, and we get I think it was telepathy? The power that you get to bring something to you, wasn't it? No, that was the. Hold on, I'm having. Oh yeah, it was telekinesis. Sorry. Telekinesis is like has a picture of a magnet, so it might explain that it's based off how in the notes in the Dread Ducky chapter, it said that the father thought himself attractive, and Beer said she was attractive when she was younger. So meaning they could attract somebody or attract something, but still, it means that they were attractive, and so the telekinesis is referencing attraction. And so, yeah. Then the next one was the animatronics. The animatronics could be based off what the father's job might have been. Like he was making mascots for a company, and it was giving him a good job. And if I remember right, I know. I'm not getting to the power just yet, Katie. Just let me go on myself, please.
The cactus name was
Okay, you pronounced wrong. Please shut up.
Hangry Lucky Penny.
I don't think they could hear you anyways. But anyways, she said that the mascots are named Hangry, Lucky, and Penny. A pig, a bunny, and a chicken. But if you look at a picture from Angelo's video, which you should check out, it shows them looking part animatronic and part mascot. It's referencing what the daughter might have saw or the dad was drawing, which was half animatronic but also showing some skin. And so it's showing that the skin's been cut off in some places and the eyes are showing, the red eyes, but still, it could reference that the mascots that he's been working on, and they were from the drawing, but still. And the power, I think, is vanish, because there's cameras on that level. Just making sure, because, okay, vanish, yes. That one is, like, can't be seen. Like, it could reference what I was talking about earlier about the alibi he had. No one saw him when when the deed was done, or when the alibi came up. No one could confirm if he was there when they died or not. So he got scot-free. So then we're gonna go to the other one known as the Dread Bear or the Stuffed Bears. Don't know which name of the chapter, but it referenced one of the other toys that the daughter loved, which was teddy bears. And so, based off that chapter, we get a power after Vanquish's vanish was well, it's not shown yet, but anyways, when I find out the power for that level, I'll speak about it. But the other ones are unknown because after the bears, it's
Unknown.
the mannequins, which could be based off imagination. Like some kids think that what's holding the mannequin's head on is a big spike, and so based off the picture for the mannequins, they think there's a spike holding the head on. So if they take it off, it's a huge spike underneath. But really, it's just held on by joints. Pops, like, for example,
Monster High Dolls with the neck pegs.
yeah, like have a neck peg like Monster High Dolls or something like that. Anyways, the 9th and 10th monster I mean, the 10th and 11th monster haven't been said, but I think the first one's going to be Malark for number 10, basing that he's trying to get out the kit. Okay, would you not be call while I'm doing my video? I didn't do this while you were doing your video. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Malark. He'll probably be chasing you around the ballroom or something like that, and you're supposed to make sure to get the ring together while he's chasing you, or something like that. I think that's it. And then we probably face Fierce as the final chapter, where she tries to betray us, or if when we defeat her, we could use the ring ourselves and help fix the situation what he did to his daughter and try to bond with her, but we won't know until later. Well, anyways, that's the end of my video. Hope you enjoyed, or if not, I don't care. Again, Katie? Really? Bye.